Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is this video that is doing around the social media whereby we see senior top leaders attempting to go physical in a burial function. Imagine you go to a funeral where people are mourning. They have lost their beloved person. Then you go and cause such kind of situation that you are almost fighting each other in a funeral, and you are an elected leader for that matter. So there's a drama that occurred in Mwea area where the area MP lost her call after Gachagwa was put on a phone, on a microphone, through a phone, in order to pass his condolence to the bereaved family. So Gachagwa, in his conversation, he was kind of attacking the area MP. And the area MP, without wasting time, she stood and responded to Gachagwa at the very same podium, on phone. So after she realized that Gachagwa is still communicating, she decided to go for the lady who was, through her, holding that phone call. In fact, even she pushed her out of the podium. And this was the real situation on the ground.
Shame on you! Shame on
you! Now, I want us to continue with the final discussion, but before we do that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, both the two leaders are setting a bad example. And by doing so, the one setting the worst example was the area member of parliament, Maingi, who was sitting right at this funeral with the mourners and the family. For Gachagwa, it is not worthy to wait for such an event for you to seize the opportunity and use it to attack your opponents or people who do not subscribe to your ideologies. So if you are making a phone call, just condole with the family, and it will be enough rather than just going to attack your opponent in that way. But above all, the worst was when the area member of parliament stood in an attempt to grab the phone, in an attempt to grab the microphone, in an attempt even to push away the other lady who was holding the phone, and even trying to respond to Gachagwa live on the very same call after standing. This shows immaturity in politics. It shows impatience in some of our leaders. It shows leaders who act on emotion. It is very dangerous when you have such leaders who are moved with emotion. Leaders who make a decision even when they are overwhelmed with the emotion, because you'll end up making one of the worst decision or mistake for that. So this is the drama that we've been subjected to in Mount Kenya. We know Mount Kenya has two fractions. There is the one term and there is the two term. For those who subscribe to Gachagwa's politics, they will tell you Ruto is a one-term president. For those who subscribe to President Ruto's politics, to Kithure Kindiki's agenda, to Kimani Ichung'wah, they will tell you William Ruto is a two-term. So, the woman MP definitely is a William Ruto's person, a UDA person, who is uncomfortable with the other group that is saying one term. There is something Gachagwa has told the people in Mount Kenya, and this could be one of the reasons why the lady had to wake up with the emotion and try to stop that speech. Gachagwa has promised most of the leaders in the Mount Kenya region that if they don't align within the UDA party, not UDA, within the DCP party, they will not be re-elected. That coming with a UDA ticket in Mount Kenya is a direct ticket to P.O. Box home. So the only way, or one of the best way for them to survive politically, is to completely dump UDA party of President William Ruto and join a friendly party, DCP being one of the party fronted as friendly party to Mount Kenya region. So as Maingi get angry, we can understand that she is in panic. She is afraid. And she could be afraid because there is a possibility she can end up losing her position going forward, because then Gachagwa has already announced to them. One of the hardest tasks that leaders in Mount Kenya who are subscribing to UDA politics are facing is on how to handle the situation on the ground. Because the party is now becoming unpopular. In fact, anyone who is against this party is a friend of Mount Kenya. And therefore, the party is no longer needed in Mount Kenya. So, when you are leaning on the Ruto's UDA party, definitely you are walking on dangerous path. Hii ni sawa na kujaribu kutembea juu ya maji katika bawa la Lake Victoria. It is dangerous. You will sink definitely, unless if wewe ni Jesus. Wewe ndio tunajua litembea kwa maji. So these leaders are learning that it is becoming untenable, and Gachagwa is making mockery out of their political stand. People are making a final decision on where they want to see themselves. Those who want to join UDA, they are doing so, DCP, ODM, and all that. So, come next year, people will have already made a decision. Sasa mtu kama Mary Maiga is learning that she made a wrong decision to be in UDA. UDA is unpopular. Now you have to stand even on your own feet to silence your opponents. She got it wrong. That can land her into a serious political ditch where people will easily forget her. just because she was emotional, just because of how she responded to her opponent. She did not even wait. She quickly responded to Gachagua immediately. And that is the intolerance politics in Mount Kenya region. So up to there, I don't know abuse. So please let us know in the comment section so that we can continue with our punchline discussion. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.